Hare come, they already arrived. Huh? This program is supposed to start at 11 o'clock, right? Now 11:45. I'm trying to continue. Let them come, then we can speak. But here is speaker, Paramarthi Maharaj, Bhakti-Vedanta Paramarthi Maharaj is speaker from your country, not from India. Right?
Yes, Maharaj. You made it.
So, Paramarthi Maharaj, we are not brainwashed him, right? We are not washed his brain, no. He spontaneously accepts this philosophy, right? So my request, why you accept this philosophy? What's the reason? In this regard, please sorry all of us with your holy speech. 45 minutes.
Gurave Gaura Chandra Harikaya Tadalai Krishna Krishna Bhattaya Karabhattaya Namo Namah Agyanati Mirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Vanchakalpatarubhischa Kripa Sindhu Bhaivacha Patijanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Yam Prabhajantam Anapettim Apetta Krityam Dvaipayano Viraha Katarajuhava Putreti Janma Eta Chabu Vinedustam Sabhavutim Vijamanamatosham Bhaktyavahinam Aparada Lakshaya Kiptasya Kamari Tarangamade Kripa Maitam Sharanam Prapanam Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam Ajanulam Vidabhujo Kanakavarato Sankirtana Kapitaro Kamalaya Takta Vishwambaro Dijabaro Jugadama Palo Vande Jagapriya Paro Karanavataro Shama Sunda Shikanda Shekas Nera Hasamurli Mano Darika Rasika Kipa Mides Vapri Charanam Kinkarim Tavai Vasvi Najivami Tvavina Divikani Devitamitamam Sharantike Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, offer unlimited obeisances, Kotilak Satsang Dandavat Pranams to my supremely worshipable Paramaraditam Param Pujapad Gurudev Srila Bhaktivedanta Nichila Pravishta Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pararajagacharya Ashtotara Sadashishima Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. And to offer unlimited obeisances to our entire routine of the Guru Parampara, Srila 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 Gaura Govinda Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Brahman Goswami Maharaj, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, and also to Srila Bhaktivedanta Puri Goswami Maharaj, supremely worshipable Acharya of Gopinath Gauri Math, and our grandson Guru, supremely worshipable Acharya Keshari Srila Bhakti Pragan Kesha Goswami Maharaj, and also to the founder of Gauri Math, Acharya Bhaskar Jagat Guru Shishima Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Prabhupada. And I use the occasion to pay my pranam again and again at lotus feet of Param Pujapad Srila B.B.Bodhayan Maharaj, who is mercifully present with us today. And offer my pranam to all Vaishnavas present. Especially I'm happy to see some of my dear God brothers, God sisters, pranam Maya Devi, and Yatar Prabhu, and Prabhuji, and Marilalji. And so Maharaj has asked me a question, but it's very difficult to speak in front of you all because you're all my seniors, but on Maharaj's order I'll try and say a few words, otherwise I have no ability or qualification. But the fact of the matter is that the one principle underlying all spiritual development is that of Guru, Guru Tattva. First you might have to understand what is Guru Tattva. Our Gurudev Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj is a very, very elevated, supremely realized great representative of his glorious Sampradaya Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He served his own Gurudev Srila Bhakti Pragyan Kesha Maharaj for many years, 4 or 5 decades, with complete dedication, and set a tremendous example to the human society of how to serve one's Guru without any duplicity, without any hesitation. Unless the surrender is sincere and without duplicity, without hesitation, we can't really receive the mercy of Sri Krishna, because Krishna explains that without pleasing my dear devotee, you can't come directly to me. So Srila Gurudev, Srila Narayan Maharaj, in his last years, last moments of his life, he took time and went to Puri, from which the holy Dham of Vipralamba Kshetra, Puri Dham, he left this world. And a few days before he was going to depart this world, he met one sannyasi who lives there. His name is Muni Maharaj. He takes care of the temple of the Siddhanta Sarasvat Ashram, the temple of Bhakti Shrup Siddhanti Goswami Maharaj. And he discussed some topics that he discussed with our Gurudev. And the Gurudev revealed to him at that time, he reiterated the fact that after the departure of our Gurudev's Gurudev, our Param Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Prabhupada Keshav Goswami Maharaj, there was a time there in the Devananda Gaudiya Math when there was some uncertainty. But he said it was due to the goodwill and also the legal practices, the legal experience of Srila Bhakti Shrup Maharaj, Bhakti Shrup Siddhanti Maharaj, that he was able to come and establish Gurudev and Vaman Srila Maharaj as the managers of that math after the departure of Gurudev, legally, properly, in accordance to the Vaishnava convention. Srila Gurudev became the secretary and Srila Maharaj became the president of the math, and Devananda Gaudiya Math continued after the departure of the founder Acharya. And Gurudev said on that occasion that it's by the mercy of your Gurudev that he established me in the service of my Gurudev in our Devananda Gaudiya Math. And he said, I will take his order unto my last breath. And at that stage, Gurudev had only days to live. But this mood that Gurudev showed, it exemplified the dedication of these great souls, all who have manifested within the Gaudiya Math. Once Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was, when he first went to Calcutta in 1919, they just got their first place in the Altadanga Road. And he was walking down the road, and a big motor lorry came down the road and lost control and careered down the street. And it mounted the pavement, and it passed the lotus body of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur within 1 foot distance. And all the devotees who were following Prabhupada were shocked and alarmed to see this near-death accident of Prabhupada. And when they returned back to the Math, they discussed it with Prabhupada. And Prabhupada said, you see, this is the meaning of Gaudiya Math. That the Gaudiya Math is there to save you all from the greatest danger. That by taking shelter of our charges in this Math, this glorious Math of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the teachings of Mahaprabhu, then one is saved from the greatest danger. So, we have to fully surrender ourselves, dedicate ourselves to Sri Guru. Within Mahabharata, there's a very nice story which illustrates this principle. Once after during the war of Kurukshetra, when the fighting was in full pitch, in one section there, Yudhishthira Maharaj is challenging Karna, the great Maharati. And Yudhishthira and Karna are fighting each other desperately. And Karna inflicts some wounds on Yudhishthira Maharaj. And he's pushed back from his chariot. And his ability to fight is actually interrupted. And Arjuna is also coming to join that fight. And then because Yudhishthira Maharaj is hit with the missiles and arrows of Karna, he becomes unconscious and falls in his chariot. It is at that point that Arjuna comes forward, sallies forth, repels Karna, and takes the chariot of Yudhishthira far away from the battlefield and takes him 2 miles to the edge of the fight. At which place Yudhishthira Maharaj awakens from his injured state and comes back to consciousness. And then he starts to understand what has happened. He says, where am I? What happened? Where is Karna? And Yudhishthira and Sri Krishna is there, of course, with Arjuna. And Yudhishthira and Arjuna explains that the fight was very desperate, you were injured, you became unconscious, and we brought you back here to the edge of the battlefield to save your life. And then Yudhishthira Maharaj, when he sees the situation, immediately becomes furious. He says, what have you done? You've taken me from the battlefield. You've contravened my vow of honor as a Kshatriya. You've taken me away from my dedicated duty to fight to the death. Today, by doing this, you've spoiled my honor. And Yudhishthira becomes very furious. And then what he does, he starts insulting Arjuna. He says, you haven't deserved to be born in our family. And the day that you took up this Gandiva bow is a great shame for all of us. You should never have taken up this bow because you don't follow the codes of Kshatriya. So like this, he insulted his brother because he was furious, because he felt like he'd interrupted his own duty. So then Arjuna, also as a strong-willed, powerful Kshatriya, powerful character, he became very angry with his own brother. He said, what? You're insulting me after I've helped you like this? He says, I've said to myself, I've made a vow that if anyone says to me that I should never have taken up this Gandiva bow and engaged in my duty as a Kshatriya, preeminent Kshatriya in this world, then I will kill that person. I've taken this vow. So according to my vow, dedicated to truth, I will have to even take your life. And he said, now I'm going to kill you, to his own brother, Yudhishthira Maharaj. So Krishna was there hearing all these things. And Sri Krishna, he said, just a minute, Arjuna, you can fulfill your vow and respect your honor. That's not a problem, but first let me tell you a couple of things. And then Krishna told the story. He said once there was a hunter, and he lived in the jungle by killing animals. That's how he maintained himself. Every day he would go out and kill so many animals and collect them, and he maintained his life like that. One day that hunter was walking in the jungle and he saw a beast drinking water from a puka. And that beast was so astonishing, he'd never seen that beast before. It was a terrifying beast. It looked like a cross between a hog and a buffalo, and had big, ferocious horns and big spikes on the back. And it looked very dangerous and very aggressive. Massive beast. And the hunter saw him and said, I've never seen anything like this before, but still, I'm a hunter, my job is to kill the animals. So he took his arrows and very expertly shot so many arrows into that beast, the beast fell dead. He killed that beast. So normally he's doing his duty, going around killing animals one after another. But what happened? At the moment that beast fell dead, the heavens opened, and the demigods, devatas, appeared, and they started showering so many flowers on that hunter. And he was astonished. And then they came with an aerial car, and they took that hunter in that aerial car and took him to the Svarga immediately in front of everyone there. On another occasion, there was one tapasvi, a yogi, very pious person. He was sitting in his kunj near the Jamuna, doing his meditation as he did. And that tapasvi, he'd taken a vow also that I will only speak the truth. I will never lie. This is my honor. I'm following my dharma like this. Satyam meva vijayate. I will always speak truth. So while he's sitting there in his kunj, he saw one man desperately running from the river up towards him. He looked very distressed state. And he said, Saraji, Saraji, please help me. Is anywhere I can hide? I'm being pursued. I'm in danger. Please save me. And the Sada said, well, you go up behind my kunj, you turn left, there's a big rock there, go under there, there's a tree behind that, you hide in that tree, no one can see you. Thank you very much. The man ran away. 2 minutes later, 3 or 4 very dangerous looking dacoits were following him. They also paid their pranam to the Sada. Sadaji, we're looking for one man, he looks like this, he's wearing this, did you see him? Do you know where he is? The Sada said, yes, he's right up there, behind the tree, we lifted the rock, we'll find him there. So it was obvious those dacoits, they were there to kill that man. They chased him up, chased after him, found him, took his life. They came back to the sadhu, thank you very much, you helped us a great deal, they left. So Krishna said, what is the meaning of this? That hunter who is normally engaged in abominable processes, he was actually able to be rewarded by giving a position in Swarga. Because the devatas explained that that beast that he killed was actually a great Rakshasa, a great Asur, who'd made a vow to devour everything within this universe. After many, many lifetimes of tapasya, that hunter, he saved the entire universe and he gave so much glory and benefit to everyone. So the devatas immediately rewarded him. And that tapasvi, who always told the truth, Krishna said, because he did that across the life of that innocent man, he had to go to hell. So he said, normally truth is a very, very hard thing to understand. What is truth? And who can actually deliver this truth? So Krishna said that is the discussion. And to find out this truth, you have to have proper guidance from a proper person who is the proper guru. We say, in that parampara, evam parampara praptam, evam. So this is the point, that later on Krishna said, okay, you've taken this vow, you feel like you have to kill Yudhishthira because he's insulted your honor. Therefore what you can kill him with? Rude words. You can insult him. You can call him so many rude things, and then you will feel vindicated. And then Arjuna insulted Yudhishthira, and Yudhishthira Maharaj then They both recovered, they embraced each other as brothers, reunited their goodwill towards each other, and then they went back to the field of battle. So the point of this whole thing is to understand that we have to be under proper guidance. So many times we choose our own path, we make our own decisions, we do our own research, we trust what Google tells us. But really, we have to be hearing, as Srila Gogavinda Maharaj explained so many times. As
Guru Maharaj.
Srila Gogavinda Maharaj, Guru Maharaj.
No, no. Guru Maharaj.
Google there. Google Maharaj. So we have to be under that proper guidance, under a living sadhu, a realized sadhu. So we're fortunate to be with Maharaj today. Yasya deve parabhakti tatadeve tatagaro tasyate atiyakata prakashante mahatmana. That person who has implicit faith in Guru and spiritual master will get the full purport of the Vedic literature, Vedic knowledge revealed in his heart. So this is the point. Many stories are there revealing this. The story of Upamanyu and so many stories that Gurudev told. So we're fortunate to be with Maharaj, and he can guide us. I know that. He's coming in the line of Srila Bhakti Puri Goswami Maharaj. Puri Maharaj was such a great follower of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. He served his whole life, and is example of everything that a pure Vaishnava should be: perfect humility, perfect dedication. He was doing so much publishing work.
Our query was, why you feel interested to join to this movement?
Okay, getting to the point then, Maharaj.
Yeah.
The point is that when I first went to India, when I was 19, in 1976, I went to many places in India. I went to Pondicherry, and I looked at the books of Sri Aurobindo, and then I was sleeping in my bed and Sai Baba appeared to me, and I was amazed. I thought he must be my Guru. I had a bliss going through my body. He's smiling at me like that. Then 2 days later I saw on the newsstand, oh, this is Sai Baba, this man. Okay, I went to Puttaparthi, I saw Sai Baba, stayed there for a while. Then later on I went here and there. I went to Tiruvannamalai, so the books of, what's his name? Ramana Maharshi. And I went to South India, so many places like that. And eventually I met some Hare Krishna devotees. I got the book with Prabhupada on there, Rajavidya, explaining who is Krishna. And the desire came in my heart to go to Vrindavan. So by going to Vrindavan, I was able to meet Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, have his darshan. By seeing his association, his aura was so powerful. His just being in Prabhupada and the association of his devotees were very convincing. That gradually attracted me to this line after seeing so many types of philosophy. Also Vipassana, Buddhist philosophy, I was doing that for a while. And then I understood that, oh, these Vaishnavas are very good. So Maharaj, the point is, of answer of your question is, in association of Vaishnavas, I was fortunate to meet Srila Bhakti Rakshak Shira Maharaj and hear from him for some weeks, and Srila Bhakti Puri Maharaj, and yourself with Maharaj, and so many, Srila Gogavinda Maharaj, and our own Gurudev, of course, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj. In the association of these sadhus, one is actually inspired to the point where one knows what is my welfare, what is the answer to this question, Kayami, and how I have to proceed in my life. Otherwise, human form of life is wasted. Without sadhu sangha, you can't proceed.
No one have to brainwash.
No one brainwashed Maharaj, only you. No, Maharaj, no one brainwashed me, but Prabhupada Bhaktivedanta Swami said, once they accused him, they said, oh, you were brainwashing these poor young people. And Prabhupada said, oh, actually we're not brainwashing them. Actually, where they have the brain is only stool. First we have to clean the stool, and then we give them a brain. So this is the result of Western culture, Western education, Western environment, modernism, and this postmodern hellish consciousness is being promoted, thrust upon the population. Everyone is just completely disturbed, completely degraded and lost. So the pure kirtan, Harinam Sankirtan that Maharaj is spreading around the world is the only hope for us. We should imbibe in this kirtan, join together, associate together, and increase our Nam Bhajan, give to the world. This is the only hope. But no, Maharaj, I haven't been brainwashed. I don't have a brain to wash. Okay, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much. Excuse my offences, I'm very offensive, but I'll do my best. Panchakalpa Turvascha, Pujapad B.B.Bodhayan Maharaj ki jai.
Pujapad Srila Bhaktivedanta Paramati Maharaj ki jai.
It looks like both of you can play mridanga, right?
Oh, Haribol.
Krishna was naughty. Right? And naughty boy. They are actually representing Krishna. Hare Krishna.
If you keep it very close to your mouth.
Why? Is that possible?
I need the there's another box I normally use, but it was more difficult to set up. I thought
Everybody will listen. You have enough books? Kirtan books? Enough Kirtan books?
I don't think enough, but you can sing something.
Jai Radha Jai Krishna. We started our program at 11 o'clock, 11 to 11:45. We are chanting.
Actually, here, you take this one.
Jai Radha Jai Krishna.
I have it, but it's all mixed up.
Do you know that?
17.
Take the
Yeah,
manual.
Gentlemen?
Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan.
Shri Govinda Gopinath.
Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan. Govinda Gopinath Madana Moho.
Mangala
Hare
sure. Great Vedanga player. He's exceptional. Woman is playing Vedanga. Excellent man. What's your name? Kamala. Wow. Who is he? Is your relative? Mira. Relative?
No. They're both sisters. They both have
So sisters?
And the parents.
You met before you met their father as well, from Nepal.
Nepal.
Shankar and his friends.
Oh!
Yeah.
I met your father, Adelaide, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I met your mother, father, and also mother as well. Oh, therefore, you have some link.
Shankaranyam house, no? They stay
I
here.
forgot.
They're coming.
Tapa license at
Great, come on.
Been to Nepal?
So we started Kirtan at 11 o'clock. And then now 12:25. Then your Maharaj also spoke. Very nice. He spoke very nice about how he came to the movement. He born in Christian background, but he really want to be a great Christian, therefore he became Krishna. Because Bhaktivinoda Thakur he explained all different faiths, they will merge with Vaishnava. All different faiths. Anyway, let me talk. Vande Shigaram Sijata Pada Kamala Sri Guru Vaishnava Sri Rupam Shagrajatam Shaganaraghunapamitam Tam Shajivam Sadaitam Shabadhutam Parijana Shahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhatam Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaito Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Everybody. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaito Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Again. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Raise your hand, please. Raise hand means surrender. Be surrender. To whom is surrender? Divine couple. Yeah? So you are chanting Mahamantra, means Mahamantra embodiment is embodiment of, actually you can say divine couple appear in the form of Mahamantra in this age. So chant Hare Krishna, Mahamantra with me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thus, we surrender to divine couple. That procedure taught by Krishna himself. Why? Because Krishna appeared here in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he teaches us just to raise hand and do Sankirtan. Sankirtan means congregational chanting. Congregational chanting. And also another way, if you just think about the meaning of Sankirtan, Sammak Rupe Kirtan. Sammak is Sanskrit word. Sammak means proper. Proper. Proper means not like inattentively. Attentively, wholeheartedly. Kirtan means glorifying Lord. If someone glorifying you, that makes you happy or not? Hey Jenny, if someone glorifying you, that makes you happy or not? No? Someone blaspheming you, that makes you happy? So what is how become happy? To eat Lord, then happy? Lord? Eat Lord. Too much food, delicious food give you, that makes you happy? But someone glorifying you, that makes you happy, right? So why you say no? Answer properly. Huh? Listen, first of all we have to know what is spirituality. We should not think about religion. Religiosity means what is our natural, our means what is the natural, spontaneous, or we can say eternal function of our soul. That no one can change. Our eternal function of our soul is to become ourselves blissful with our each activities. Right? Like water, sometimes it may be change their form. Some cold, it become hard ice. Too much hot, it become vapor. But ultimately it is coming down again, become liquid. Water, nature is liquid. That is its eternal form. But sometime when water in cold, wrong association, cold association, then become hard, ice. Wrong association, too much hot, become vapor. Vapor goes on the sky, cloud again come down. When water, you can see, water have no taste, right? No color. No color. We can say freelance. Huh? No color, no taste. Whatever you like to get taste, add it. We can see, you can give an example. Ocean. Ocean water, they are sweety or salty?
Salty.
Salty. When they become cloud, they goes to vapor and cloud, when they're dripping from the cloud, is salty or that's water, normal water, right? So our association, changing our mind, changing our nature, what is our present association? Therefore we have to think about this, what is our eternal function of our soul. That we have to think. Our eternal function in each steps, we want to be eternally blissful, happy, peace, bliss. Yeah? So, happy, peaceful, blissful, joyful, whatever. Yeah? We never ever try to be distressful. Am I right? Am I right? But in reality, we can say that our each activities turning to become distressful instead of blissful. Right? We have to know why. We have to know the reason. Reason only one. Because we are not in the right track. While we are thinking about spirituality, we are not going through. Spirituality means to convert our mind. Convert our mind, our consciousness from material attachment to spiritual attachment. That is spirituality. In the name of religiosity, if you are just thinking about our body, thinking about our mundane wealth, how to increase mundane wealth. Like I have seen in India. More or less now, almost everyone, more or less everyone. They are thinking purpose to go to temple what? I have seen everybody praying all mundane stuff. Their prayer to accumulate lot of mundane wealth. Because they are thinking mundane wealth each make them blissful. But finally it becomes distressful. You can see with your own experience. You immigrant from India to Australia. What is your ultimate way of thinking to move here? Are you successful in life? You are thinking it's a nice, comfortable life. But here, people are work for paying the bill. Pay up the bill. In Brisbane, one one lady from Haryana. Lady looks like her, Kamla. Looks like her, age or like her. Then I asked her, why you are working so hard? She was working. Well, Maharaj, we have to pay bill. And so your life only to pay bill to Australian government, but you have to pay bill to God. Actually, God bill. No. God give us this life, human life, with best intelligence. He sent us just to pay off Australian government bill, or something else. I forget her name. No, Radhika. She from Haryana. So anyway,
The dentist.
I don't know that. No. She's accountant or something. So anyway, she become completely same, feeling same, you know. This is yes, so what to do? Then she asked me so many questions, but silly questions. Anyway, I answered. So spirituality means we have to think we are spirit soul. We have to convert our mind, our consciousness, our heart, our intelligence from material attachment to spiritual attachment. We are stuck here. Therefore, when we go to temple, not only India, also I have seen so many Western Hindu temple as well as Indian Hindu temple. Everyone, almost more or less everyone. No one say, oh Deva, oh Devi, I want to be your servant. Please engage me in your service. Instead of that, they are making some condition. Devi, please cure this thing, then I can give you that thing. Am I right? Huh? It is bhakti or business? Business. So entire world belongs to who? You. So we are in God's world. God is Krishna. We are in Krishna's world. We want to make condition. This is like strange, right? In your home, I want to stay, but I give you some condition. I can do for you this thing, but you can do for me this thing. Right? Then you can say, hey, I give you some free accommodation. Why you are telling so? Free food, free accommodation, everything free for you. So why you are telling so? It's foolish. Right? Similarly, we are not coming here to make a business with Lord. Rather, we are coming here to become eternal servant of Supreme Lord. Eternal servant. Like in Navaratri time, all the Delhi, man, woman, everybody, they are counting fast day over. Then after 8 days, I have onion garlic. That's stuck in there. Second over, after 7 days, onion garlic. 9 days over, they cook everything, onion, dal, onion, all onion garlic preparation. So they are doing Navaratri Puja, Durga Puja, or onion Puja. What? In the mind to think about, as soon as finish 9 days, we will cook everywhere onion garlic in mind. So they are doing onion puja, garlic puja, or Durga puja. What? So think about spirituality means not like that. Convert our mind completely, surrender, wholeheartedly surrender to whom? Lord. Why? To become His eternal servant. Not for one day, not for 1 week, not for 9 days, Navaratri. Our 365 Ratri in a year. My spiritual master, as well as all my Guru Varga, His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Madhava Goswami Maharaj, often he used to say, in a day, 23 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds, how much left over for one day? Only 1 second. If we are away from Lord's services, Maya can enter to us in that wicked place and destroy our entire consciousness. Therefore, 24 hours we should engage our entire consciousness for Lord's services. How? You may ask the question, you are foolish, number one, because you are sannyasi and say, I have family, right? I have to work, right? You may think about it. So you are from Lord. Your family belongs to Lord. Your daughter, Lord's servant. Your wife, Lord's servant. You are Lord's servant. Whatever you do, if you keep in your mind, everything for His services. In that, when we establish such consciousness, then it will turning everything, whatever you're doing now, the same thing, but understanding have been changed. Nowadays, devotees are thinking about commission from temple. What do you expect? Quarrel taking place. Because the influence of Kali. Kali Maharaj enter everywhere. Destroy our mind. Switch our understanding about spirituality. Spirituality become turning to materiality. It's turning to. Same thing doing, but understanding not moving our consciousness from material stuff to spiritual engagement. So, this thing we have to properly understand, that who is protector? Surrender means, surrender have 6 symptoms. One of our great teacher, which Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Thakur, he explained. 6 symptoms surrender have. And surrender is the life and soul of devotional practice. He also described that. Surrender is life and soul of devotional practice. The question is, to whom we surrender? You can reply. What I want to say, you can say the same thing. Prabhu, don't worry about it. If Krishna have no garland, we are servant of Krishna. Your Gurudev have no garland.
Where's my tea? Is she making for Krishna?
First offer them.
Prabhuji, 1 second.
Prabhu, don't talk. Don't come to me. You see, your Gurudev is not ordinary, you are a scientist. And he liked me so much. So, you know this, Whenever he used to go from Navadvip to ISKCON, every time he come to our temple, I can remember one night, not night, one evening, after evening Arati, this Navadvip, power cut is like eternal activities of our electric department, in Indian electric department. This is the good. That makes me more happy than according to me. Keep it there. All we are servant of divine couple. Don't think whatever you learn from, you have to learn more. Because we are their slave. Right? Real slave, they become happy when their Lord become properly decorate. When you offer the ornament properly, that slave, real slave, they become happy. The real slave, they are not eager, they have no eagerness to offer first me and am I clear? So don't control Mitali or me. Mitali is supposed to be here. Why is he there? I will ask him. Hey, what's up? What is the definition of bhakti?
Malini.
Tell me.
Malini.
So sit here. Understanding spirituality is most important. I'm talking about it. Look. Oh, okay, you can do the seva, but listen. We have to be here. Huh? Okay. So listen. What I say? Okay. Yeah. So one day, Bhakti, His Divine Grace, Bhakti Sarup Damodar Maharaj, it was after evening Arati, he came to my room and I was just sitting for chanting Gayatri. After it was power cut, dark, I just, kerosene lamp, kerosene lamp in India available. Kerosene, we call hurricane. In Bengali, by hurricane. We actually, Bengali, Pati Bengali, means actually colloquial Bengali is hurricane. Hurricane. So, I'm just sitting there, Achman I finished, then I heard that someone opened my door, asking, Maharaj, who is this? He entered my room. And I said, oh, Maharaj, you are so much indigestion. Do you have any enzyme tablet? And Maharaj, I have. But I have one container. So many pills are there, given by your friend Ramdas Prabhu. Oh yes, a papaya enzyme. I took 4 or 5 from that before, but not now. If you don't mind, there's so many. Maybe like 20 pills there. I can give you everything. Okay, Maharaj, give me. Maharaj want to sit? No, I have to go to Navadvip. So many tiny incidents. These words. He opened this Manipur temple. He gave me ticket. Maharaj, you are senior, you are giving me ticket. To go, but no, Maharaj, you come. I want you to inaugurate. Then I said, I heard Manipur is a very bad place, Where are you, wife? Manipur bad place or good place?
Yeah, we can say according to terrorists, but nowadays it's improved a lot.
Listen, when I went there, then I saw on the stage Governor of Manipur, Chief Minister of Manipur, myself, Gopal Krishna Swami, and Maharaj, Sarvadhanama. 5 persons surrounding the stage, almost more than 100 military, with machine gun ready. In the middle of the audience, 50,000 people. 50,000 people, huge field. Then I don't have any experience about that. I feel, my God, if something happened, our life will be challenged to survive. Yeah, Manipur. I got headache, severe headache. So anyway, so Maharaj gave me chance to speak. Maharaj also spoke. Gopal Krishna Maharaj also spoke. Everybody 10 minutes, not. But governor and chief minister, they spoke long time. After that finish, so much exchange. So to see his picture, then I remember that. And at the end, I think somehow or other he want to take service from my hand. When he passed his body, I just coming back from USA, Jivan Mukto, Bhojode, I think you know Jivan Mukto. Bhojode, they called Maharaj, where are you? And so I'm here in Calcutta, just coming back from California. Maharaj, our Gurudev expired, please come. And anyway, for what purpose they send me, I don't like to say. Then I left, I gave them report, what is going on. They were in Vietnam that time. So we are actually flying, but we want you to be actual principal priest of our Gurudeva Samadhi ceremony. And how is it possible? Your ISKCON society have different agenda. So why they allow me to do that? The Jivan Mukta says, this is our Gurudev. Whatever we say, they have to follow. In that way. So I become at this, on his Samadhi, I was there, and they allow me to guide them for Samadhi. So anyway, therefore, as soon as I saw, and I remember the Tota Gopinath to Harina initiation from him, right? So I feel happy. I feel that I am in my actual own place. And wherever Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta's picture is there, I feel this is my house. Why? Because since my childhood, my grandfather used to teach me on this. Prabhupada is our protector. Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta and Prabhupada. Because he was disciple of Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta. So he taught us like this. So whenever and whoever has sound faith on Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta, I feel he is my relatives. If someone ignore him, I feel he is unfortunate. Completely unfortunate. So anyway, think about it. So what I was talking about, spirituality, right? Come to the spirituality. Spirituality means to convert our mind from material attachment to spiritual attachment. Spiritual, not material. Material always changing. Spiritual never change. You ultimately, whatever you are working, whatever you are doing, everything, our ultimate goal with each activity is to become blissful, not distressful. Who is eternally blissful? Literally, if you look, Krishna is eternally blissful. Literally. Krishna. Krishna means attraction. Na means who is helping us to become eternally blissful. Who is really making us eternally blissful. Really making us. Not like a partly. Not temporarily. Eternally. Because Krishna himself eternal. Therefore I always explain to the all public, if you really want to be blissful, That means you are searching Hindu's Krishna. To whom you say Hindu, or Hindu to whom you say Krishna, they say Krishna, you are searching that personification. Because Krishna means eternally blissful. Everyone, they are searching that bliss, eternally blissful. They want to be eternally blissful. No one can say, I want to be eternally distressful. No one. Even on dog. I can give an example. Once I went to Canada. Canada have one fall, Saranavati Fall, where Jamuna Devi, who composed cookbook. Jamuna Devi, Dinatarine, that time they were there. I used to go there because she allowed me to be in her ashram. And ashram in her accommodation, in her residence. She used to cook lunch. I used to take prasad and enjoy her association. So, but I was not staying with him. There is one more devotee in Balakrishna Prabhu. I used to stay at Balakrishna house. Balakrishna house has one dog. That dog named Ladu. As soon as came down from the car, we are 4 or 5 people, dog is jumping. But I always feel reluctant about dog because when I was a child, once dog chasing me so much heavily, from that day I always feel scared about dog. I just said Ladu, and when Ladu come to me, hey, hut, 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 hut. You know this according to our Indian expression, it's a hut, 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 hut. And then, said Ladu left. I was 5 days over there. After that I saw Ladu's nature very sweet. He's not that dog what I was thinking. Not licking all over, not licking, really attacking. Very sweet dog. Then after that, I was trying to call him, Ladu. Everybody calling him Ladu going there, not me. Look, first impression is last impression. In the business management system. So when you represent something, first properly represent. So look, the dog also, they are searching blissful place, not distressful place. What about us? That is my own experience about dog, Ladu. Still I remember that Ladu. Black, dog was black, only hair little bit white. And he goes everywhere with tail moving like this way, very fast moving. And bow down his head. Anyway, so surrender. Surrender have 6 symptoms. First symptom is be humble. Humble. Not the puffed up, not puffed up. Then tolerance. Then 2 things is there. One thing, Krishna is maintaining us. That we have to believe from the bottom of our heart. Krishna is protecting us. That we have to believe from the bottom of our heart. This is the most important part. We are thinking we are protecting ourselves, right? Jenny? Huh? Are you protector? Protect your kids. No, you are not able to protect your kids. Krishna gave you intelligence to protect. If Krishna make you crazy, then you will kill the kids instead of protection, right? Krishna himself, he says in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Tesang nittari yuktanang bhajatang priti purvakam. Then, buddhi, who is there? Who is giving buddhi intelligence? Dadami buddhi yogam. Dadami, I am giving you buddhi intelligence. If you completely engage yourself to my services, completely. Even we are not engaging ourselves for his services, we are ignoring, still he is protecting us. We cannot ignore it. If, recently I was in Peru, Lima, Miraflores, Miraflores on city. Their city sign is there, tsunami area. So just tsunami area, there is a 7th floor apartment building, one of apartment, I was there. And just maybe 40 days ago. And I was chanting Gayatri around 5 o'clock morning. Then I saw one vibration come, like this. Then whole building just boom, boom, boom. I feel just building going to fall down, the earthquake. Then my heart becomes jumping from the body like that. I don't like to die in this Peru. Then I saw there is earthquake 5.9. But few seconds, not so much. So if just to think about, if it is 2 minutes, like this, then what will happen? You can make so many plans, but all plan goes down. Fraction of second, Krishna can kill all of us. Fraction of second. Just Krishna says to God of wind, Vayudev, Pavandev, don't come 10 minutes. Are you able to survive? If Vayudev not coming, not giving enough air, is it possible for you to survive? So everything controlled by Lord. So Lord is serving us. We are taking all benefit, all facility, whatever. We are getting everything from Him, but we are ignoring Him. We are trying to make condition to serve Him. It is logical or illogical? Logical or illogical? So logical things is craziness. Right? Hey, Kamla. Illogical thing is crazy. What? What do you think? Is it good or bad? Bad. So God give us the best intelligence. We have to think intellectually where we are, what we are doing. If I go to your home, I want to control you, what you feel. Hey Maharaj, go from here, right? Even 1 minute you cannot allow me to stay in your home, right? But Krishna, we are in His territory and He is tolerating everything. Like a baby, Janaki. Janaki looking after by her mother, Malini. But she always, Mommy, always nagging away, asking so many things. Mommy never failed. Because Krishna is your mother, Krishna is your father. Lord is your mother, father. He is tolerating us. Why? Because she is thinking, after a few years, Janaki will be now in my favor. Right? It's good. No, this is the symptom. If you cry like Janaki like this, then Krishna jumping to us. We are crying, but not for Lord. We are crying for our own material benefit. When we are losing anything, material losing, we are crying. Right? But if you cry for mommy coming, why not God? Cry for Lord. But question is when we feel to cry, when we feel separation, when we feel separation, when you have relation, when how we can establish relation, service. Right? Connection is there. If we escape service, so how we can establish relation, how we can get separation, how we can cry for Lord, how we can pull Lord towards us. Logical explanation. That is called spirituality. So, this we have to know. Should I continue?
Please.
Huh?
Yes, please.
So that we have to know what we are doing. If you don't know what we are doing, at the end you say, God is useless, there is no God. Like a small baby say, my mother is barren. Is it possible? If mother is barren, then how the baby come? If say there is no God, how entire world running? If one bus or car or motorbike going, or car going smoothly, we say there is no driver. Is it possible? Driver should be there. You may say there is a driver, there is actually remote control. Remote also one person needs to drive it remote, right? So, there is no question to ignore Lord. We are inside the territory of Lord. We have to respect Lord. We have to know who is Supreme Lord, who is God and Goddesses. What is their role? God and Goddess is a role only to follow the instruction of Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord is Krishna. If you ignore Krishna, even God and Goddesses, they will put you in trouble. They will accept your worship, accept everything for you, and they will put you in trouble. I can give an example. Ravana, when he was in trouble, when Meghnad killed, almost Ravana's trustworthy soldier, son, they all gone. Then Ravana called his two friends, Ohiravan and Mohiravan. Ohiravan, Mohiravan, they used to worship goddess Kali. And that Kali gave them siddhi. Siddhi means perfection. They can make palace in the Patala Loko. Whenever they go Patala Loko, they can and create the pathway just to go. So Ravana explained his problems. Then Mohiravan said, no problem, friend. I will solve your problem. So let me know where Ram and Lakshmana's camp. Ram and Lakshmana, I will kidnap them. How? I will go to Patala Loka and goes up to that camp. I'll take both of them and bring them to my goddess Kali and sacrifice them for my goddess Kali's satisfaction. That's it, plan. Do you think Ram and Lakshmana was naive? They doesn't know about this. They knew everything. They want to. They want actually Mother Goddess Kali and Ram and Lakshmana. The relation is God and God is God and devotee. They are devotees Kali. Sometime Lord also come down to see all of us who is really devotees. Okay. So Lord want to see what is going on. So Rama and Lakshmana pretending like they are sleeping. Mahiravan brought them to that place. Then Hanuman also came, I think all of you know. Hanuman came and prayed to Goddess Kali. Kali says, it's problem. What problem? Because they are going to do so. Our Prabhu, they want to sacrifice our Prabhu Rama, Lakshmana, Krishna, Balarama. So Hanuman, please hide behind me. And please tell Prabhu, first you tell Prabhu that whenever they are going to say to our Prabhu, Mahiravan, they are going to say, there is pay obeisance to our Goddess Kali, to my faith, Goddess Kali. How can I accept? How can I accept Prabhu's obeisance, Prabhu's pranam? Better tell Prabhu. I want to give them punishment. Please tell Prabhu that they should tell to Mahiravan, we are prince, we never pay obeisance to anyone. Please show us how to pay obeisance. Whenever Mahiravan, they will show pay obeisance, how to pay obeisance to me. You just took your khada the sword, from my hand. Kali have 4 hands. One is what is English? Katan is in Bengali called katan. A sword, you can say sword. Take the sword from my hand and cut, sacrifice them. So Kali took all the puja from them, all those days, entire life they dedicate for Kali, and Kali become cause of her death. If you disobey to Supreme Lord, all we are in each territory, in each abode, in each place, entire universe belongs to Him. Material world also belongs to Him. We are enjoying whatever we are enjoying here. That it also belongs to Him. We should always keep our activities, each activity we should please Him. That is called spirituality. There is no motivation. Motivation will not take place in devotion. Only one thing should be there. Only pleasing Lord. For each activity. That is spirituality. Instead of worshipping onion garlic for 9 days and after that, this is not proper. So think about it. I think it's 1:15. Actually we are here from 11. And we are chanting almost 45 minutes. And then Maharaj spoke. Then we are, so anyway, in brief we can say that spirituality means convert our consciousness to the lotus feet of Krishna's services. Spirituality means try to be eternally happy through eternal embodiment. Who is eternal, we have to search and we have to serve him. Then make him happy, then we can be happy. Am I clear? This is a logical thing. So cry for Lord, study for Lord, work for Lord, big house. Don't think about, because Lord house will be big, huge, opulence. There's no problem for that. Make it for Lord. You know this, I think, you may know about JK Tire Factory. In India, JK Tire. The JK Tire Factory's owner, he has so many business. So, you know this, he says, Maharaj, please chant Gopal Sahasranam. I just went away, and I started to chant, Om Kling Deva Kama Deva Kama Bija Shiramani Gopala Mahimpala Sarva Vedanta Paraka Haranipalaka Dhanda Pandarika. 142 slow. Before I gave him some pushpa, some flower in his hand, and I told him, please think about whatever during my I'm chanting, whatever you think in your mind, it will appear gradually in your life. Then at the end I asked him, what you thought? He said, please give me more business. How? Then he give me the logic. I want to get more business to serve Lord only. That is okay. Then I explained, look, if we put ghee on fire, clarify water in fire, it never stops. Fire never stops. It will burn. So our material greediness is like putting ghee in fire to increase. Better to our real devotional practices, better to just say, Lord, what is good for me? Let's think about it and engage me for your services. What service you like from me? Just engage me accordingly. Make me qualified accordingly and give me such ability to serve you wholeheartedly. That is the best prayer. Because we may choose wrong thing. Our choice may be wrong. The Lord's choice for us, absolute right. Therefore, so throw the ball in the Lord's court. And then let's see what Lord wants to play with us. Then accordingly we have to follow His footsteps. Because we are human. Lord gave us intelligence. We have to apply our intelligence accordingly and establish spirituality and living this material bound condition. Materially bound condition actually giving us distress. How much we are materially bound, that much we are in distressful situation, condition. I explained yesterday, right? What I said? Material attachment like embracing a thorn, a tree full of thorn. Huh? If you embrace, how much tight manner you embrace, that much pain. How much attachment we have, because when they're changing, that much we feel pain. So, in order to relieve from that attachment, material attachment, we should chant, means take shelter of Lord through chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That Mahamantra will drive us in proper direction. First, Mahamantra take us to our Guru, spiritual master, proper Guru, who can take us to Lord. We cannot choose our Guru. Guru should not be chosen by canvassing process. Canvassing, advertisement process. First of all, our Acharya says, that Krishna Kripai Guru Mele, Guru Kripai Krishna Mele. First of all, we have to pray to Krishna. Then Krishna will take us to that which his representative, which is proper for me. Then we take shelter. Then we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra under his shelter. Then our material attachment gradually pass away, and we can progress close to the Lord. Finally we will reach the abode of Lord. That is our spiritual perfection. That is called real spirituality. And for this age. Golden age, it was meditation. Silver age, it was fire sacrifice. Copper age, it was worshipping. Iron age, it is chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You believe? If you believe Shastra, then Bihar Narada Puran explained Hare Ranama, Hare Ranama, Hare Ranamaiva Kevalam, Kalau Nasteva Nasteva, Nasteva Gatirannatha. What is the meaning? Lakshman explained. Meaning explained. Because you may say, I am from India, Indian philosophy, Indian books, not Indian, universal books, universal philosophy. So, proof is here. Lakshman, born in Australia, color, Australian color. Mind, Australian mind. Let us see what he says. Meaning.
Louder. That's I'm shy.
Why shy?
Harinama, Harinama, Harinama. So 3 times saying Harinam. Eva Kevalam means only, the only way. Eva Kevalam. Harinama, 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 Eva Kevalam. Kalo Nasti Eva, Nasti Eva, Nasti Eva. Again 3 times. So in the age of Kali, there's no other way, no other way, no other way.
Why 3 times? Because this is golden age, then not possible in iron age. Silver age, fire sacrifice not possible in this iron age. Copper age, puja, worshipping, also not possible in this iron age. Only Harinam, Harinam, Harinam. So why not possible? You can have query for that. Why not? Right? Many people are telling that Hiranyakashipu, 10,000 years, he was standing with one toe, raising hand, chanting Om Brahmane Namaha. Are you able to do so? 10 minutes with one toe, chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Possible? With one toe, standing 10 minutes like this. So, meditation is possible.
If these things are not possible, why do we have Satguru certificate, Vaishnava Homa, all of these things?
Very good question. Huh? Actually, Harinam Chakra, but nowadays people like that. Just to inspire people to chant Harinam, therefore Vaishnava home is there. We are putting in the name of all our acharyas, all our sakhis, all our manjaris name in that way for fruits of all previous teachers' name, chanting the previous teacher's name. They are getting that. Usually we are not chanting their name. Anyway, what I say? So golden age. If this Prabhu, Total Gopinath Prabhu says today, let us sit from now 1 o'clock to 1:30 p.m. to 12, night 12. One pose, like this way, sit and think about Radha Krishna. Possible? Possible? Constantly sitting like this in this. After 1 hour you feel pain, Maharaj, pain, knee pain, lower back pain. Then pass water. So many excuses go. Oh, I need to stretch my body. It's actually crampy. So many things. Excuse will come. So therefore in Kali Yuga, people always thinking about self-gratification. Every step. Therefore for them it is not possible to meditate. It is not possible to fire sacrifice properly. Why not properly fire sacrifice? Because fire sacrifice ghee, which clarify butter applicable for fire sacrifice. That ghee should be coming from that cow, which cow giving birth a male calf. Male calf. From that cow, if you take ghee and take milk, and then do you understand what is a male calf? So then you make the ghee from the milk, that ghee applicable. Firewood also same thing. We have to collect firewood from jungle, not like a cutting tree, a live tree. Which tree completely dried up, which branch of tree completely dried up. Not all the tree. Mango, shal, teak, bale, sandalwood. Which branch completely dried up, that wood, when you apply, but it is applicable to offer fire sacrifice. Then third, we need proper priest. What proper priest? Which priest have no disease, completely free from all disease. No greediness for pranami, okay, if you give me $2,000, I can do that. No demand also one disease. Nowadays, all priests become modeled as greediness, greedy. Even sannyasi become greedy nowadays. No pranami, preacher also greedy. Nowadays, no pranami, no money, no city, no going for city program or village program. I can give an example. In India, Bengal, there is a place named Juargodi. The Ulavadia, Juargodi. When that schedule comes, I saw my associates. Other places they are rushing to go with me. That places they don't want to go. I'm going alone sometimes. Why? But they are not healed because they are very poor, economically very poor. Fact like this. Kali Yuga, everything upside down. You cannot see everything okay. This is natural, we have to see everything upside down. It is wrong. But we have to progress our spirituality in that wrong place. In the wrong place. How? When we get blessings from Lord, everything wrong place turning to right place. So, believe Lord from the bottom of your heart and take shelter of Parampara, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, all obstacles gradually pass away and you can establish a spirituality. Means you are convert your mind, consciousness to the lotus feet of Lord's services and devotee services. I think you understand what I want to, my point you understand, right? If you have any question, please let me know.
Yeah. You mentioned that our goal is to convert our attachments from material to the spiritual. I'm going to reveal myself here. I'm probably not the only one that suffers from this though. But we try very hard to do that, but then, it gets to Thursday or something in the week and we've been working all week and we come home from work and we're exhausted and out of tiredness we forget what we should do.
First of all, what you understand about spirituality? I already explained. If you work for Lord, because your family, you work for your family. Family is Krishna's family. That means you work for Krishna. Your Janaki is Krishna's child. You are looking for Janakis, right? Taking care of Janaki. And teaching her devotion. When Janaki become devotee, when she will grow up, become devotee, entire your suffering, entire time, whatever you are giving behind her, everything turning to become Vaishnava Seva. Vaishnava Seva is equivalent of Krishna Seva. Because Narottam Thakur says, Tomara Hridaya Sada Govinda Vishram, Govinda Kahena Mamo Vaishnava Paran. Narottam Thakur explained in the name of Vaishnava this, he says, O Vaishnava, in your heart, Govinda means Krishna, resting forever. And Govinda also says, Vaishnava is my life and soul. Am I clear? If your family is Krishna's family, if you think it is Krishna's family, you may walk like a donkey, but you are working for Krishna's family. Outwardly looks like you are working for your family, but family belongs to Krishna. Our understanding that service, Krishna service means go to temple. No. First we have to establish temple in our heart. Whatever you do, everything for his services. That is real temple. Body like a temple of God. Is Paramatma there? Am I clear or not? Huh? So, if you become donkey, work like as a donkey, you become donkey for Krishna service. Whole day, whole week you are working. And then end of the year, whenever you are saving some money, you are going to where? Darjeeling, amusement place, or Holidham, what? So you are saving money for what?
Krishna Seva.
Huh?
Tahiti.
So you bought land in Mayapur, right? You become happy to get this PIO card. For what? How much money you spend? just your target to go to and stay in holy dham, right?
No.
So everything Krishna Seva. First of all, you understand, actually, sometimes we are sannyasi, we want to make people fool and try to use them as our slave with the issue of temple, this is a temple seva, this is a real seva. But actually temple are blaspheming. Temple, when in the wrong direction, running wrong direction, then people can be misguided. Therefore, our Mahaprabhu never established in temple. Did you see any Mahaprabhu established in temple? He himself Krishna. He never established in temple. He proved himself that temple in the heart of in our heart is a real temple. It has to convert. Our heart, our consciousness, always thinking material gain, that we have to convert, spiritual gain. And that is so spiritual. Same thing we are doing, but our understanding has been changed. Am I clear? Okay. Any question? Yeah. Make a list, but don't argue with your parents. Huh? If any question, call me. I can give you my phone number. I will solve whatever, whoever, which group they are. First we will pray to Lord, Parampara, then answer come down to us too. I never prepare my mind to what to speak today. Whatever coming from there, I just speaking. So always pray to Lord. The Lord will reveal to our heart. When you see Lord not revealing your heart, then you come to Mummy, Papa, please teach me. When they are not able to give a reply, then come to me. Okay? Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I think your prasadam ready. All of you are hungry, alright? Because Malini not taking any breakfast from morning. Huh? Ready? Prasadam ready? So actually there is no one can lead, No one can dubbing after me, So better to chant Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. गुरु गौरंगम धैवरिका गिरिधारी जीव की जय। जय पंचतत्वादमक्षी गौर हरि की जय। पंचतत्वादमक्षी गौर हरि की जय। शिला गुरुपाद पद्मों की जय। सपार्थ सपरिकर नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट शिला प्रभुपाद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर की जय। श्री रूपानुग गुरु वर्गो की जय। जय श्री नवद्वीप धाम क्षेत्र धाम द्वारोका धाम वृंदावन धाम चारी धाम की जय। जय श्री ब्रह्म रुद्र शनकचारी संप्रदाय की जय। जय श्री रामानुजाचार्य मध्वाचार्य विष्णु शमी निम्बार्कचारी संप्रदायिक आचार्य बिंद की जय। भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। भक्ति विघ्न विनाशन भक्त विघ्न विनाशन सर्व विघ्न विनाशनकारी नृसिंह देव की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति दयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति गौरव वैखनस गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति रक्षक सुधर देव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति हृदय वनदेव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति कुसुम श्रमण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति विलास तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। सपार्श सपरिकर नित्यलीला प्रविष्ट शिला प्रभुपाद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर की जय। सारस्वत गौड़ीय वैष्णव वृंद की जय। सारस्वत दंडीपाद गान की जय। स्वामी नित्यलीला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय भक्ति स्वरूप दामोदर महाराज की जय। जय तिदंड स्वामी भक्ति वेदांत परमार्थी महाराज की जय। सपरिकर टोटा गोपीनाथ प्रभु की जय। All glories to assembled devotees. Hey, what's your name? भूल कर दिया। तुम तो फोन करते हैं। सुरवाला देवी सपरिकर सौगष्टी टोटा गोपीनाथ सुरवाला देवी की जय। जय नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। वन मंगल हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। वन मंगल हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। वन मंगल हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंद। If I say anything, if you hurt because of my expression, excuse me. And if I say anything which is beneficial for you, to bless me, to carry the mission of loving mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, rest of my life with purity. Hare Krishna.
परम पूज्य B.B.Bodhayan महाराज की
Jai.
What's your plan today? Up to the senses, so I'll manage. Don't worry. I'll get some help.